Here's my audience. Nothing is impossible is one of my favorite mottos that can raise me up when I have to face with a difficulty in life. It's also true on the social media. It means anything can happen here. So we all know this one is a phone, but I'm not trying to tell you about this phone, but the app inside this phone like Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. With the development of technologies and the internet, social media nowadays seem to be an indispensable part for everyone. We use the social media as a tool to connect the people, share our thoughts, or even selling something. However, we have to stop using it to avoid some really bad issue can be happen. First of all, we can be very easy to fall into the social media addictions, not like the normal addictions such as alcohol or drug. Social media addiction is more like a habit addictions. When you are addicted by the social media, you will feel checking your Facebook or Instagram account is the first and the last thing that must be done in a day, and you always want to be used to check the social media, social network account, or want to increase the time of social media access without control. And what it too much is always not good. Myself can be an example for the addictions of social media. It's what happened when I used Facebook for the first time. I totally lose the control. It's like there's an evil power always order me to look at my phone and check my Facebook account for every minute. Then the result is really worse. I cannot focus on anything and my grade is gone down really fast. It's the most terrible time in my life, but fortunately I can get out that after a month. It's like I'm waking up from a bad dream. Besides addictions, we may lose our identity on the social media. It's easy to tell that you have been stolen in real life when you cannot find your wallet in the pocket. But to know if you are the victims in the online world is not easy because there's no concrete evidence. Identity theft is a crime. Tourists, criminals use other personal information to create the fake identities or use the victim's identity to in criminal activities. The Australian government estimates that the annual damage caused by the identity theft is $2.2 billion. In the UK, identity theft also accounts for 53% of total fraud cases, and 86% of them take place on the internet. To face with those issues, many countries have bring out the laws to against the rapid development of the high-tech crimes. However, the user perception plays the most important role in this case. People have to know what they should share on the social media and what they should not. Instead of choose a simple and too easy to guess password, users should use some stronger, and they have to usually change them to keep their information safe. Finally, the biggest issue on the social media is cyberbullying. Nowadays, bullying is not like the old time. It could be the act of spreading humor about an individual that make another person hate the victims, or post the contents after photos or videos that damage the reputations or the honor of the victims. In the US, nearly 30% of teenagers bully online or are the victim of this behavior. Also, some people accidentally become the cyberbullying. Sometimes they just want to share their thought by writing the comments, but they do not realize that this comment can hurt others. And after being bullied, the victims always become the social aliens who avoid talking and contact with the society because they scared of losing the relationship with others. Then most of the time they will try to commit suicide. Do you see yourself in one of those situations that I mentioned? With the development of technologies, especially the internet, we'll know that there are more issues than addictions, identity theft, or cyberbullying. However, social networking is not good or bad itself. Whether or not it depends on the way we use it. We have to keep in mind that we are living in the real world. All your interaction in the virtual world are only supportive, not alternative. And social networking cannot be your boss. You have to be the social networking operator. Thank you for listening.